Before I reveal the real truth behind 1-minute commissions, please be aware that results vary. So if you're looking to make millions overnight or a get-rich-quick scheme, please close this page immediately. What if someone were to tell you that right now there was a real way to pull in $26.87 a minute, $1,612 per hour, $38,692 per day, and $270,849.67 per week? And it's from a new and untapped profit source that an estimated 1.4 million people are discovering every day. This weird new source of income is already generating millions of dollars in commissions for ordinary people, and experts believe the money it creates will smash through $1 billion by the end of this month. And by next year, could well threaten the dominance of heavyweights like Google, Facebook, and Microsoft. But despite this colossal growth, this sudden cash explosion has so far been completely ignored by over 97% of the people trying to make money from the internet. Insiders agree this is set to change by the end of the year. But right now, you have a limited opportunity to be one of the lucky few to join a small group of fast-moving insiders, grabbing the cash pile with both hands before the word gets out. Now, $1,612 may seem like a very specific amount, but that's exactly how much we've generated every hour for the last 6 months by simply tapping into this unprecedented and deeply powerful internet revolution, using something we call cash disruptors. Here's an example of the kind of money we're talking about. You can see that this is a brand new ClickBank account, and money's just started to come in. Every time I refresh the page, you can see the amounts of commissions this automated system has generated increasing. I'm highlighting the time and the amount in dollars so you can see that this is happening in real time. Now, bearing in mind this is a new account, the results are already quite impressive. And you'll see as the time passes, the amounts are increasing quite dramatically. So that in a matter of a few hours, we've already generated over $3,000. And when we come back to the screen the following morning at about 5 a.m., you can see we've generated over $6,361 on day one and already have half that amount again. So I'm going to keep refreshing the page and highlighting the money we've earned. You can see how today the results are even more impressive. By 9 a.m., we have another $6,915. And by midday, we've made a total of over $23,000, with momentum still building, easily reaching $25,242 and finishing with over $36,770 on the first full day. And now things are up and running properly. The commissions will keep coming in at a rate of about $27 per minute or $1,436 per hour. Now, looking at the money I'm generating here, you could be forgiven for thinking that I have some kind of advantage over you. But the truth is quite the opposite. You see, I wasn't born into some rich family. I didn't have fancy clothes, fancy cars, or the soap opera lifestyle we all dream of. I was born poor. I mean, really poor. And because I had no qualifications or skills, I stayed that way for longer than I care to remember. But I guess I have to be thankful for my past, because it's what's given me the determination to pull in the commissions you've just seen. And it's the reason that I'm here talking to you right now. Because I never really wanted to just escape my old life and leave people just like me behind in the dust. So once I secured my future, I decided to help people like me do exactly the same. And to this day, I've already changed the lives of 238 ordinary people. Housewives, single parents, construction workers, retirees, people who deserved success but didn't know how to get it.
Hi, my name is James Hansen, and I started to try to make money on the internet like 15 months ago. And to this day, I made like $20 on all of the systems I've tried, and almost immediately after using 1 minute commissions, I started making over $50 a day. Yeah, in the last few weeks, I started making over $700 a day. So you can imagine how happy I am. Now the thing I really like about 1 minute commissions is that it's quick, easy, and it works.
Hey, I'm Deborah Hayes, and I've been trying to make money from the internet for nearly a year with no success and no profits. I began using 1 minute commissions about 3 weeks ago and already making $500 a day. I really like the way I can fit it into my own routine and still have time for things I enjoy doing. It makes a big difference to my life and would definitely recommend it to other people to try.
My name's Sarah. I've been trying to make money off the internet for a couple of years now with very limited success until I tried this system, and to be honest, I couldn't believe how easy and quick it was to get started. But more importantly, I have been able to make money. I made $745 the other day, and now I'm thinking about quitting my day job.
Hi, my name is Michael Christensen. A few months ago, I was unemployed and I had a lot of bills and I simply didn't know what to do. But once I started using 1 minute commissions, that totally changed. I'm now making a full-time income and I only spend about 20 minutes every few days. My highest earning so far has been about $600, and the great thing is, it didn't cost me a penny. If you're in a tough situation like I was, or you simply want to make some good money, I highly recommend 1 minute commissions. It's great because I'm finally making some real money and I'm getting rid of all those bills. 1 minute commissions really works.
It was seeing these guys succeed for the very first time that made me realize I could share my new discovery with even more people, which is why we're both here right now. See, me and my beta testers haven't even scratched the surface of the mass money making potential of what a small group of insiders are calling an online revolution. Now, you may think that $26.87 per minute is a big number, and it is. That's $1,612 per hour, $38,692 per day, and $270,849.67 per week. But that's just a small fraction of the total cash-making potential that we're talking about here. Forget $26.87. We're talking $3,513.56 per minute, $210,813 per hour, and $5,059,523.81 per day. But I want to be clear here. I'm not going to lie to you and say you're going to become a gazillionaire in the next 60 seconds or even overnight, because that would be ridiculous. See, not all of that money is up for grabs. In fact, only about 17% of it is. But that's still about $289 million per year. And roughly 0.3% of that $289 million has already been claimed by other people like me and my students, which leaves about 99.7% still on the table. But you need to know this. Not every cash disruptor we create is a winner. In fact, our members find that only around 19% of our campaigns actually succeed, and a smaller number actually make the really big money. But remember, these cash disruptors only take 1 minute to set up, so a 1 in 5 strike rate is actually pretty good. So, unlike other systems that have steep learning curves and take days and weeks to even get started, 1 Minute Commissions literally works within minutes. Working with my beta testers, I soon realized that the biggest problem most people face is time, which is crazy when you think about the fact that every day the average person wastes over 6.5 hours. Just think about what they could have been making in that time.